Most companies during about this time of the year start thinking about their strategic planning process and what they need to do around that subject. It's about thinking about what has happened this past year and what do they really want to try and achieve in the following year and what the strategy should be and how do they go about doing that. Well, of course, in the past, a lot of the strategy was around a 5-year business plan and that sort of thing, but with the disruption we have nowadays and how things are moving so fast, I think that just doesn't exist anymore. There's no more 5-year plans that can actually be developed, or even if it does, it's actually meaningless. But I think the thing is that when I speak to CEOs and directors of companies, it's the one thing that they tell me about strategy. It's not so much the strategy, it's actually executing that. And often there's a complete inability to get the company to move into full execution of the strategy. We know it's easy to sit in a room and talk strategy and determine your priorities and what you're going to do and what you're going to do going forward and so on. But I think it's another thing going there and executing that. And that's what CEOs will tell me. They say, well, execution is an issue. And I think it is a problem for them sometimes to get people from strategy to commitment to action. And I think those are the things that are really important that actually moves the business forward, is that commitment to do what you said you're going to do and to action it. I'm going to run a series of webinars on really those steps that one needs to take to go from commitment to action, and what those steps are, how to go about determining the right priorities, how to go about determining what are the right metrics behind that, how about determining what is a strong governance process behind that. I'll talk about that, and if you have an opportunity, I'd love you to join. It won't be long webinars, probably about a half an hour or so, where we talk about execution, how you take strategy from having that strategic discussion in the room to getting the commitment of employees generally. And once you have that commitment, how do you action all of those strategic priorities that you've discussed? So I hope you join me for that discussion and chat soon.